What's up? How you guys doing? I saw your short about her name. I had no idea it was actually Sarah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she put it out there. That's her own damn fault. She literally put it out there. Some people were trying to be like, oh, you shouldn't put it out there. Girl, she did it herself. She did that herself. I did nothing. I did nothing. She thought that she was being smart by putting binders upon binders and awards and all that stuff in 1 second clips. People were going to check that shit out eventually. Oh my god, I get to catch you live? Yeah. I decided to go live. One of my times. Usually I was gonna stream tomorrow, but I kind of am just feeling like streaming today and streaming into my video premiering. How you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Aki? Give me a second. Yeah, I'm tired a little bit. I just want to talk gossip. Like, is that bad to go on live and be like, yo, I want to gossip? I feel like I just got shit I want to talk about. Like, second, I gotta find something to drink because there's no way I can get through. I'm still really sick. Sick the other day, but slowly feeling better. It sucks to make garb and iron work. I need the rest. Oh, dude, feel ya. Sorry. Gotta turn the music down a little bit. Oh. Whew. My plan for today is to attempt to be productive, but we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, God, it says 79 and sunny. Should I turn the air instead? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Damn it. Learning about Audra helped me remember important writing rules, even if it's just a hobby for me. For real. The thing is that how could she? I just don't understand. I just don't understand how she could be so bad. how she could be so bad at writing. Hey, you. What's up, werewolf? How you been? Oh, first time. Well, welcome. Oh, your sound is kind of weird. What do you mean? Can you explain that? Oh, okay. Oh, I know what it was. I was. I was sitting at my desk and my headset was over there because I was still um getting ready. So this is a commission I'm working on. Uh-oh, I know who that is. I shoulda. Shoulda hired a team of microphones. One thing that surprised me was how many books she made. I know. Like almost 8,000 or something like that. That was a significant amount of books. She had crazy amount of books. Crazy amount of books. And it's weird because I've followed her this whole time. Like, I followed her back then, and the thing is I never got into the not neurodivergent. The divergence. Oh, that looks terrible. Hold on, I gotta fix that. I gotta turn off the Twitch chat. It's making it look goofy. Alright. There we go. I'm actually eating fruit for the first time in months. Oh, I should do that. I should cut me some. I should cut me those nectarines I bought today. I didn't know she restarted the entire draft too after a critique. I want to know if someone has told her she doesn't need to do this. Well, like the thing is the way that I think she's doing it is I don't think she's rewriting the entire draft. She can't be. Can't be. Like there are so many resources, and just in case there's writers watching right now, Alexa Dunn and Jenna Alexa Dunn and Jenna Young, they are amazing YouTube resources for authors. Amazing. Alexa Dunn will make you a better writer if you watch her. I have improved exponentially since watching her. Like, she teaches you how to catch all of the problems in your writing. The only thing that I think I have problems with for realsies is commas. I think I know where to put them, but sometimes I'm like, ooh. I've never ever heard of these people. I only write for funny. Oh, well, that's fine. Hey! Hey, Ox. Yeah, so Alexa Dunn, she was a young adult author, and she was traditionally published, and she is very fucking smart. Alexa Dunn is really fucking smart. And Jenna also is very smart. Let me see if I can pull them up. Let me pull them up. Is this her? Oh, Jenna Morrissey. My bad. So hold on. Let me put it up here. No, what's this new with the calendar? Fuck off. I don't need none of that. Stop trolling. Okay. Hold on. Let me hey Adam Cute, what's up? So I'm gonna show my display. Yes. Her. You guys, listen, if you want to be interested if you're interested in writing, this person, Jenna Morrissey, so listen, this bitch is smart. This bitch is smart, okay? You want to learn some shit? Right here, this person. Her and let me get the other one. And her. This bitch is smart. She knows her shit. She knows her shit so well. I've been following her for years. I would say I've been following. Let's see, how long has she had her YouTube channel? I've been following her probably since 2019. Slowly writing my zero draft of my cyberpunk 4,000 words so far. I'm writing really slowly, so writing for a couple of weeks now. Send us a link. Yeah. Yeah, let me put the link in the chat. Well, hold on. Now that let me turn this off. You don't need to see what's up on my whole fucking monitor. You all don't need to see that. All right. That's Alexa done. And there. 4,000 words. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I cannot control I cannot control it. I can't control it. Ah, sorry. Oh, I took a screenshot of both. Okay, good. You will learn so much. Like, I actually learned, what was it? I learned that I had a really bad habit, and now I see it all the time. So, let me tell you about my bad writing habit. Because I came from role play, where you had to assume things were going to happen or not happen, I would write would for physical actions, right? And you can't do that. You can't do that in actual writing. You cannot fucking do that. It's wrong. Because it's only like a mental thought. It's a thought process. It's not an action. And what I would do is I would write, she would tap her foot. Like, but did she though? Like, did she? That's how I kind of got around it. So now when I see people use would as a physical action, I know that they probably learned from some type of role play somewhere. And it's an easy fix. You could just literally delete it because you don't need it. You just, instead of she would tap her foot, she tapped her foot. That's it. It's the easiest fix in the world. Also, hi JMB. I'm working this commercial, man. I love drawing and listening to your channel. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was getting, you know what? I was actually getting a little bit weird about that. Like, for a second, I was like, well, do people only like listening to me? Like don't actually like me? I'm just like noise in the background. And my husband goes, the best thing you could ever be is noise in someone's background. Like, imagine someone's doing dishes and listening to you. And I was like, well, that's actually not that bad then. Because that's what I do. But the stuff I watch is a little bit silly. So I usually watch true crime or I listen to a podcast of some sort. Oops. Aw, thank you. Thanks for the compliment. Usually people give me shit about my voice. I love hearing your opinions and takes, so I'm usually paying attention, but I do sometimes draw. I usually clean and cook or draw while listening. Oh, that's cool. I really appreciate that. I do like being the person in the background. My husband suggested that maybe I do interviews with industry professionals. But I don't know what I would ask. Because I'm like mid. I'm mid. Like, let's say I'm sure that Adam Duff would he would maybe give me an interview. I don't think Ergo Josh would. I think he's too I don't think he likes me. But I think I could probably get Adam Duff to do an interview with me. But I don't know what I would ask him. Like, I maybe I could get it. I don't know who I would get. Like, I'd really have to go searching because I am a good pro. I know for a fact that the one thing I'm good at doing is talking to people over the internet. I have really good skills for just talking in general for like to other people. So I know that I could have a good back and forth and be entertaining. But it's like what to talk about. He also suggested that maybe I do like a hot take gaming podcast because I have some takes that a lot of people probably wouldn't like. So probably people would listen and then call me an asshole. Damn it. That's I forget. Did I put a water in the freezer? I don't remember. I already forget. I already forget. Hello, Ivory. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm gonna try to get this done. I'm gonna try to, well, not get it done. Cleaned up. Cleaned up. I wonder if Audra even knows what she wants, what she really wants out of what she's doing in retaliation to the book. Hmm. She wants to be famous. She wants to be a famous author. People keep telling me don't bring her up, but she wants to be like a J.K. Rowling. That's what she wants. She wants to have exactly what J.K. has because there's nobody else that has exactly what she has. She wants it's not like she wants the movies. She probably wants the graphic novels. She wants the website. She wants she said multimedia project. No, I know JK doesn't have her own studio, but I'm saying like she wants what JK has as in like she wants all of the extra stuff that comes with having like a multimedia based on her world. Like, there's video games of JK stuff. There's apps, there's movies, there's like so much. That's what she wants. But she doesn't understand that like her story is not that great. Like the characters are boring. Even the main character, like the main character is just her. I just finished a Hornet Hybrid while watching you. What do you mean Hornet Hybrid? Like a bug? I don't know. I can't figure out if she wants to be a writer or a creator studio lead because writing isn't even part of. Well, no, she definitely does what she doesn't want to be a writer. She doesn't want to write. She wants the. It's kind of like, okay. I'm not saying she's an AI bro, okay, but it's similar to how AI bros want to be an artist, but they use AI and then they say that they did it, and then they're like, "Oh yes, I'm an artist now." Oh, Silk Song, sorry. I think that she wants to be, you know what, I wonder if she would give me an interview, even though I did drag her in 2 videos. If I could, do you think she would? Do you think she would? She probably wouldn't. She's like, she probably wouldn't. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna email her and I'm gonna be like, yo, can I interview you on my channel? No, not for the fame, for my own curiosity. Like, if I could get actual answers, I will ask hard questions. And we'll do it live. Of course, I'll send her the questions beforehand so she can have answers prepared. But I'll ask hard questions. She'll probably want an interview after she gains the fame she's looking for. I mean, that's a possibility. But like the thing is I'm all about like fuck it, like why not? Like I had a what was it? Who was it? There was a guy. I think a lot of you guys know about the fish tank situation, where I'm helping a guy who was on fish tank because he's my husband's best friend, and there's this girl who was like lying to him about knowing this like prolific artist that did Ren and Stimpy, like the guy who did Ren and Stimpy, and that's his like favorite artist. And I was like, maybe I could just email him. Dude's like 69 or whatever. Like, dude's like in his 70s. Maybe he'll just reply to me. Like, you never know unless you just reach out. Like, I could email her and be like, would you want to do an interview with me? Maybe she could say no, but she could say yes. Like, I feel like the questions that she has been avoiding are the questions that are not on any of those slides. So essentially, she's getting an entire team to do spell checks, art, and other things for her while she gets ideas. Okay, so this is how I feel a little bit too. Like Audra Winter, she is like, she has something that is her special interest, and for every person who has like a fantasy world that they're working in, even my own, I am trying my best to get people interested in my world, because if they get interested in my world, they're more likely to buy my welcome back. They're more oh my god, excuse me. They're more likely to buy my light novel or subscribe to my Patreon to show that they're actually interested, right? Because I'm interested. Now she has all of these people who are genuinely interested in her world. That is, I can't imagine what that feeling is. I kind of know it from my role plays. When somebody wants to role play in my world, when I'm like doing a role play, it does get me a little bit excited because then I get to talk about it and they will talk about it with me. So I think that she's getting a little bit of that, but she's spending money on that. She's spending money to get that feeling, and that's why the requirement for being in her like art group is that you have to read her book, because she doesn't want people who are there for the grift, which I think she's lost the plot when it comes to that, because you don't have to read a novel to fucking draw something from it. She just wants more people into her, like, into her thing. Like, I know if I did, like, a World of Aradia, I don't, like, I don't know, other than on my Patreon, where I would put it, because it's so precious to me. I would give out little information here and there on my other channel, but I would only want to write my world building stuff over there on my Patreon, because I'm going to monetize it at some point. So I think that she just is getting excited because she has like 20 people on not Discord talking about her world, asking her questions. Like talking about your fantasy world is probably the most fun fucking thing you could do. It's the funnest thing you could ever do. Which idiot is moving to Finland? Audra Winter's moving to Finland because she's like, oh no, I'm scared of the shooting at Charlie Kirk, so I'm gonna fly to Finland and be with Sully, also known as I'm in love with Sully, so I'm gonna move there. Like she will do anything, anything, anything except writing that damn book. Oh, I found out today. Someone made a comment on one of my videos and was like, "Yo, did you just see that she's moving to Finland instead of right?" I was like, what do you mean moving to fucking Finland?" So I went over to the Patreon. Yeah, so she put on there that the reason why they've been having slow updates is because she's decided, because of the U.S. climate and economy, that she's going to move to fucking Finland with to be in close proximity. When I know what close proximity means, she's gonna be moving in with that guy because she ain't got no money. She's got that. She's got that $100,000. She's gonna be moving in with Sully, and they're gonna be working on the book closely together. Also known as they're gonna be kissing and not working on that book at all. Because she's been spending a lot of time with him. I 100% believe that Sully is in love with her and has been in love with her and will continue to be in love with her because he is doing too much. Like, nobody does that much. Ain't nobody doing that much. As much as she does. Not she. As much as he does. Yes, they're gonna become roommates. There's no fucking way she's gonna get a job here in Finland. No, she ain't. She ain't getting a job in Finland. She's gonna cuddle with Sully on his bed. That's what they're gonna do, and she's gonna watch him draw, and she's gonna not work on her novel. She's just gonna talk about it. She's got a book in her head. She ain't gonna get it out. I'm waiting for the eventual sad breakup. Ooh! I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to say. Like, I would say that it depends on how it goes. Is she going to write the novel? Are they going to end up together? Like, well, they're clearly going to end up together. They're going to be in a relationship. It seems like she likes the idea of the book rather than actually wanting to write, unless there's actually something holding her from doing it. So I sat here thinking that they could make it into a comic or something, art plus writing. I don't think they can because graphic novels are very complicated, and I don't think, okay, Sully appears to me to be a little bit older than her. I am just guessing. Sully's art says to me that he's 30. Oh, hold on. I'm going to drink. Okay, but he is not a graphic novel guy. He could easily do it, I'm sure. But she is not mature enough to handle getting the story together. I am. I think I'm going to actually need to Well, I put a water in the freezer. It's fine. Oh, yes, she's moving from a country with a bad economy to a country. Oh yeah, you can draw my character, of course. I don't know if you're in my server, but if you are, there's a tab where you can place that. But please let me see it whenever you're done. No pressure to finish it at any time. It's on you to. You can do whatever. Huh. She just wants to move here to be with Sully. That's it. That's all that. Not move here, but move there to be with him. She's not gonna get, dude. She ain't gonna get a job. She's gonna be living with Sully. Her job is to do the novel. She has all that money from $100,000 million that she got from all those books that she scammed out of. So she has the six figures. She's gonna fly across the world. I cannot draw for toffee, hence why I'm trying to write my stories as a novel and use Hero Forge as concept art. Oh yeah, a lot of people do that. There's also Pick Crew as well. People do that. Yeah, she still does have money. She hasn't run out yet, and that's why she needs those angels investors. But she said in a few months that she will be out of money. I've seen other comments on other videos about her claiming that she didn't scam and that it's the fault for the buyers for making the choice to buy her book. I mean, yes, that is true, but she was not honest, and lying by omission is still dishonesty, in my opinion. She knew. I do not believe that she had that book edited. She can say all she wants, but she didn't have that book edited. Honestly, I'd love to continue my 3-year-old story that I came up with, but I lost the motivation to do so, and sad because when I wrote it, I was really passionate about it. Well, it's okay to go back to stories later. Okay. I started my science fiction novel at the in the middle of the pandemic, and then I lost my second arc. I talk about this pretty often, and I haven't went back to it. I will eventually go back to it because I'm 60,000 words in, and I need to finish it. But I have not touched it in probably a year now because I really need to work on the second arc. Hey, I'm on lunch. Hey, Age of Scorpions is the first draft. I'm AUDHD and dyslexic, and my brain struggled with the sample chapter on Patreon because it's shit. That sample is shit. That is it suffers from the same problem. She's not she like this is what I meant by she's not fucking rewriting anything. She's literally just moving the words around. What is the point of moving the words around? Like the two first sentences are essentially the same with the words moved around. What's the point? Like That's what I mean, that she isn't fucking rewriting shit. Like, the opening to the book should read differently. Like, if it was me, I already know how I would have rewritten the book already. Like, the first chapter I probably could have rewrote. I'm talking about Audra Winners. Uh, you gray. I felt like gossiping before my shit premiered. One thing people like her haven't understood is that if you have characters that don't fit the story and you want to include them, you need to make them serve the story, not the other way around. Absolutely, absolutely. I think that she's too attached to the ideas that she has had in her mind for Nara, and well, because oh my god, Audra, she the first page, like, this is why I think she's too verbose. It's like she's stretching out her verbose limbs, and then she just gets fucking tired halfway through because she's just written too much fucking verbiage. Like, she's trying to be Jack Vance, but she's not actually as good as him. I feel also that I feel like the scene that she discusses, like, well, not discusses, the scene in the first scene of the book, I don't know why she's not starting it with like I've been walking through like something like I've been walking through the woods all day and I finally reached the edge of the whatever the fuck it is, whatever the barrier between the two is. Like, I don't know why it doesn't start with that fucking sentence. Like, why does it start with that long ass, let me just fucking info dump some shit? Conviction Woods, like 20 times on the first page, yes, like, I get where we are, but like, what else, Audra? What else? I have characters that are longtime OCs and had to change their names, personalities, and like to make them fit into the story I have. She would benefit from changing the characters. Yes. I've said that if she wanted to have a love story, Chase, I think his name is, Chase needed to be a different, he needed to be a different name. Or a different gender. If she wanted to have it to be sapphic love, Chase should have just been a woman, and she just, like, Nara was an afterthought. Nara should have just not been in there at all. Like, the thing is that she did a lot, like, what Shed Diversity did, where he's just telling you, like, have you guys ever actually looked? Chase and Nara should have been merged, 100%. But I think that okay, so I think that Chase as a character represented a person that she loved a lot, and she cannot let that go. And I think that Nara also probably is someone that she knows, because she seems to be writing like, she is writing characters based on people she knows. That is kind of not bad, but I think she's doing it too close to the chest. That would be like me writing my ex-boyfriend into my novel. Is Nara Sully? No. Nara is clearly her ex-girlfriend. Remember how she said she had a bad breakup? You know, the worst breakup of her life? That. Alright, time to clean this up a little bit, I think. There we go. Something that's wrong with that. What is, stop. Oh, Sully? Sully is her, um, art director, and he's also been making posts on her Patreon, and he draws a lot of the art for her that's like concept art. That too, basing characters on real people is good, but it becomes an issue when the character is literally that person. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Like I don't think I've ever based any of the characters that I have Monsters Inc. I don't think I based. Oh my god. Sorry. Audra is now charging $2 a month if they want to if they want writing updates. Yes. Well, I'm actually really sick. You great. Um, so my uncle Pat was in the process of passing. He's already passed now, but when he was still living, he was at a hospice place, and my aunt had come, and you know how it is. You Latino, you got to kiss literally fucking every person before you leave, and I forgot. um, my aunt was sick, and I kissed her on both cheeks before I left, and I was like, damn it! And then like the next day, I was completely sick. So I'm on a lot of meds right now, trying to get better, but I've got severe asthma from being sick, so that's why it kind of sounds like I'm out of breath all the time, because I am. But yes, she is, well, what she's doing technically is she has a partial update, because on Patreon you can set it up to where there's a part that's open and a part that's paid. So she'll give half of it, half of the update that people can see that's public, and then she'll make the rest of it paid. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this. Give me a second. Give me a second. I want to turn on the air and I want to close the window and want to see if there's I want to see because it's like, oh god, it's getting toasty up in this apartment. I want to see if I can like get some water maybe because I thought what I had was good enough, but maybe just water is good. So give me a sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh gosh. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, Audra, I don't think we're ever going to see that novel. I don't think we are. I think that she's going to use a ghostwriter. Someone else is going to write it. Or somehow Sully is going to sit with her in person and make her do it. That's what I think. I don't think, like, I want to say that she's going to get a ghostwriter, but that writing is still so bad. I use real life behaviors and patterns of behavior in certain people rather than using person to base a character on. You know what I've done? A lot of my characters come from a media that I like, and I have beat them up so bad you cannot tell which character they were originally. I think it'll happen, but it won't be much better than the first version. You're probably right. You are probably right. I just don't know how she thinks she's gonna get all this. Even with the new edits in the first couple of chapters, it's an improvement, yes, but it's still bad. Yeah, it is bad. It is very bad. I would like to think that she, but the thing is like, okay, just hear me out. How is it that she spent all this? Okay, when I think about my world building video, when she particularly says, I might not have 10 years of writing, but I definitely have 10 years of world building. And she says that she writes 3 hours a night. I think that she is world building more than she is writing. And if she's just rewriting the same thing over and over and over to make it and moving the words around, I don't think she's learned anything in 10 years. Like, she can't even name, like, writers that she enjoys. Like, I'll be honest with you. I do not read a lot of books. But we can go to my Goodreads. We can go to my Goodreads, and I keep my Goodreads pretty well updated, even though I'm very slow about it. Let's go to my Goodreads. Ooh, Hispanic Heritage Month. Is there any fantasy stories that are Latin related? Doesn't say what any of these books are about. The Proposal. Stop it. The Beast of Caravel. Is this a fantasy story? Is there magic? Oh, boring. The Ten Sleep. No. Sorry. Ugh. Latinx. You lost me. Let me see what you guys are saying. But Nimbus, she wrote 10,000 hours, and there's that book that talks about 10,000 hours of mastery, so she has to be a master or something. According to her, the foundation of any piece of art is important to how well it will become. Since her book was made with little to no future planning or planning in general, revisions won't matter to fix it. Well, she's got that person who's basically going to fucking write the book for her. I have a feeling, this is what I think, this is how she's going to write the book. She's going to write the shitty first draft of what she wants it to look like. The editor is going to go in, that person, Caitlin, and she's going to actually do the work and fix it all. She's going to fix and make it work. Like, Audra is going to be the base, Caitlin's going to be the writer, or Caitlin doesn't exist and she's ChatGPT. I have 20 years of world building, showing my age, but I don't have 10,000 hours of writing experience. All my stories are 0 or at best first drafts. Audra, honey, the number of hours doesn't matter if your story crumbles under a light breeze. For real, though! What's this book? Let's hope it's not just Chat GPT. Listen. I think that's the only thing that could save her book. And that sounds terrible. Or Caitlin is real, and she'll be the next person Audra throws under the bus when 2.0 doesn't get the acclaim Audra craves. That's also true. ChatGPT can't fix a broken magic system. No, but you can ask it enough questions to fix it. Because that's what I think is going to happen. I think there's going to be AI involved in some way. I know it doesn't... Listen, I know that we are anti-AI over here, and she is anti-AI, but I'm feeling a way that I think that she's gonna, there's gonna be AI use in some way. Whether it's asking it questions to fix her novel and her world building, or Caitlin is using it in a way to help her fix that fuckery that is like okay, I'm being for real. I'm being for real. The level of work that Caitlin is doing, if she is not using AI, I will be very surprised. I do not believe she is not going to use it. I don't believe she's not going to use it. She's definitely going to use it. I feel that the task is monumental. Oh, thank you for that.
Sip 10 Brazilian key ice through Super Chat.
Appreciate that. Did you have a question? She'll be anti-AI until she realizes AI is the plaster used to patch it up. That is, you know what? That's true. And I'm not trying to be, I'm really not trying to accuse anybody of AI. I just, okay, like, I'm being, like, so for real. I'm being so for real. I mean, so for real. Like, I try to think if I had a monumental task like that, like, what I would do. If I had to be the developmental editor, the copy line editor, and the regular editor, like, there's no way she could do all that work by herself. That's a lot of work, guys. That's a lot of work. There's no way. There's no way. It would be too tempting to ask AI how to fix her magic system and then implement those changes. I feel like anyone who was given the task would do it. Honestly, if the world building or the story is shit, it must mostly be made with AI. That could be. This is what I think. I think that possibly. I'm not accusing anybody of... I'm not accusing anyone. I'm thinking just 100% for reals. No, I know. I'm saying... Just hear me out. I'm thinking... Yeah, the promises of AI are going to be insanely and tempting for her regardless of her general opinion. Like... The level of work that Caitlin, in quotations, has to do is so... It's such a big project. I feel that if it was me, would I do that? Would I use AI if someone gave me this huge job? I feel like it would be too tempting. It'd be too tempting. I have to fix all of her problems. That would mean I would literally have to sit there with her and talk to her for hours upon hours upon hours and give suggestions and feedback. Like, that's a lot of fucking work. That's a lot of work. And she didn't hire 3 different people. She hired 1 person. No. It does give bad writing advice. I'm saying that what she's likely going to do, I believe, is she's going to brainstorm off of it. That's what I think. I think that Caitlin, I think what's going to happen is when Audra does the when Audra does the first draft, Caitlin is going to go through the chapters, right? And she's going to have real feedback and edit at the same time. I 100% believe that she is going to brainstorm how to fix the magic system and the world building using AI to come up with ideas. And then she'll send those ideas, she'll give those ideas to Audra, and then Audra will likely implement them, or Caitlin is actually just going to write it in. I don't see how you could fix it without changing it completely. Well, the thing is you. I'm just spitballing what I think it looks, what I think her ideas look like. I know with my sci-fi, I have 2 friends in my writer group that are sci-fi writers. They will happily rip anything I write to shreds to check it's hard sci-fi, which is what I am attempting to write. No one in her circle is willing to rip it apart and analyze it. She is in an echo chamber. That is true. Because the thing is that the people that she is paying are artists. They're not right. You have to think about this. The people that are in her group to help her, they're artists. They're not writers. Some people do cross over and are both. But most of those people are not writers. They're artists. They have ideas, maybe. I feel like she'll need a lot of revisions before it's actually good. That's why I say there's probably AI is going to be involved in this revision. 100%, I believe AI is going to be involved in this revision. It won't read like ChatGPT or any of them, but I feel that because of the monumentous amount of work, Caitlin will probably use AI. Probably not tell Audra. I could smell it I could just smell it in the air, man. I could smell it in the air. AI won't write the book for her. But it's going to be involved. It has to be involved. It has to be involved. They should be able to read and critique regardless of their role. However, I think she would reject their opinions because they're not writers. Exactly. Yep. They aren't writers. And I think that if AI was part of it, they would definitely be able to fix the world building, and then the rest of the world would be done by them. And the plot is bad too. It truly feels like a 13-year-old wrote it. I don't know how she didn't think about completely before rewriting it. She might look at what the AI says and says, good enough, let's wrap it up. I mean, okay. Okay. I feel, this is in my feelings, when I think AI is going to be used, I think that AI will be used to correct her world building and her magic building, not the story. Right? So every time when Caitlin has that figured out, because Audra wants to fucking talk about it. Yes, she praised it, but I think that Caitlin, it might not be real. I would have to see fucking Caitlin. I would have to fucking see her with my fucking eyes and hear her say, yes, I am the editor for the World of Guardian, to fucking believe that she's real. Because she is not, I just don't believe it. Maybe this is me being cynical, but the fact that she is 22 and the brain is fully developed, do you think that is hampering her ability to write, rewrite, and out? No. No, because there's other writers who were younger than her that came up and did the work. It's like autist shit. Like, she's autistic, and she's like super obsessed with her world because her world is a paracosm, or whatever, however you fucking say it. It's one of those. She literally can't fucking let it go. She won't let it go. She cannot even think about letting it go. It's too personal. And because she's chosen to write about this very personal thing to her, it's like literally gonna break autistic brain if she writes about anything else. She literally can't do it. She can't do it, guys. She can't do it. It'd be like telling my husband he can't touch Linux ever again. His autistic brain will break. If I tell him he can't print stickers of nonsense, his brain will break. I think that the part where she's immature is where she's not willing to accept criticism, and she needs a bunch of yes men around her. That is also immature. And her cosplaying as a boss babe is also immature. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Emma? I can't even see it. What does that say down there? Let me go see what that says. Emmy? Thank you. So is my comic, but you don't see me trying to say I'm the next Stan Lee. Yeah. Yeah, like, we all aren't, like, there's a level of realism when being this attached to a childhood fantasy is also, well, she's 22, guys. She's 22. Like, she's just barely out being a teenager. She doesn't realize that. She thinks she's like a mature boss babe. That's just, I'm gonna fly to Finland, Dad. Dad, you can't stop me. I'm flying to Finland to be with Sully. Like, girl, what are you doing? Anything not to write that novel. Holy cow, that's sure something. I know. She's wild. She's wildin'. She's wildin' up on this internet. Like, I believe Sully's gonna have a hand in writing in that book. I believe that she's gonna end up having to give up part of her rights to that book to him. 100%. To be clear, anyone under 25 to me is a child still. There's definitely levels within that group. 12 to 22 is a huge leap. Should have led to more growth within her special interest, in my opinion. It's unfortunate, honestly. The nature of her relationship to it, along with other glaring issues, meant it should have been kept to herself or a small group of people. 100%. 100%. Oops. 100%. I feel like her relationship with Sully will not last long. I don't know. I do believe that he is in love with her. I believe he's in love with her. Because, okay, like, just hear me out, okay? Men don't do that shit unless they have, like, investment, okay? Like, I believe maybe she was paying him at some point, but then maybe he started to like her because he is too invested in her project. Too invested. Too invested. 25 is the average. It absolutely takes till the 20s for the brain to be fully developed. But when it is fully developed as an individual, to me she seems like a specimen who will take until 29 to mature up. I don't think she's being taken advantage of. I don't believe that. I believe that she is also part of this situation. Nisha, I wouldn't know. I don't date men. Okay. People who have emotional investment in something will more likely do something for free. For example, I will do something for my husband for free. I will give him free art because I am in love with him and I am his wife. I would have done that when we were just dating because I liked him. I have given art to people who I have emotional investment in. When, for example, with people who I role play with, I have in the past given them free art because I like what we're doing together. Okay? And a lot of people are the same way. But I believe that men do not put in deep emotional investment as much as Sully has put in without there being some kind of sign. And there is no way that Audra would move across the world unless she absolutely has some feelings too. She has been talking to him every night for months, for 3 hours a day. That is fucking crazy. That is some I love you shit. I used to talk to my husband for 4 to 5 hours a night, every night. All the way up until we moved in together. He's not love bombing her. This is mutual. This is mutual, guys. You don't understand this is mutual. She wants someone that will listen to her blab and yap and talk. And she also has an ego. And he likes her already. So this is a relationship that is mutual. No one is taking advantage of anyone. Perhaps she might be taking a little bit of advantage of him because she is the one with the money. Yeah. He's literally listening to her special interest for 3 hours a night, guys, and then he draws it for her. She's in love with him. And he loves spending time with her. Clearly. Nobody spends 3 hours a night on a call with somebody unless they're invested. Every night? For months? Absolutely not. That's fucking crazy town. Yeah, fall asleep on the phone type shit. Yes, 3 hours a night, Ivory. 3 hours a night. She says, I work 3 hours a night, and I'm in a call every night with Sully. She says it on her TikTok. Man, she's weirder than I am. If I info dump my stories ideas to my husband, he'll get overwhelmed. And he has the goal to tune me out. Listen, I don't have autism, but I've mentioned before that my husband does. And when he comes, like, listen, guys. I don't care about his Linux kernels. I literally don't give a shit about his Linux kernels. I know nothing about his Linux kernels. All the stuff that he talks about when he's talking to me about programming fucking Linux, I don't understand. It goes boom, right over me. I literally have no idea what he's talking about. But when he comes to me and he's so excited, I can't shoo him away. I will let him tell me about it. He's so excited. How could I say no? He'll literally come and talk to me and be like, oh, look what I've done, blah, 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 and show me his laptop. I have no idea what's going on in the laptop. But I will let him talk to me for 45 minutes about his little special interest of whatever he did with the kernels because he's excited. He also does this with wrestling. He'll come to me and he will talk and yap at me while I'm on my computer, and I will just turn and listen to him because he's very excited to talk about it. Now, I do talk about that with him. I understand I understand that he wants to let his I understand, like, I'm not autistic, okay? But I've come to understand the feeling of letting those feelings out for him, seeing him be so happy when he tells me about what he's learned and what he's doing, and he just wants to talk about it. I want him to come to me for that. He wants to tell me all of his little stories about whatever. He wants to talk about the local lawyer named Misney, who's like a weirdo, and he's making a comic about him. You know what? Come and talk to me about it. I don't have autism, but I can listen to my husband for hours. He loves this game called The Binding of Isaac, and it took him literally an entire hour to explain what the fuck is happening in the story. I have the tism and I yap about Gubby. Sure, people might not be interested, but at least they listen. Yes. I could not. I think that's part of the reason why. Like, I think I'm a little bit easier to communicate with other people. Like, being with him has taught me that some people want to have somebody to listen to them, and just listen. You don't even really have to, like, engage too much. They just want you to hear what they have to say, and you just listen to them intently and maybe ask a few questions. Just show a little bit of interest in their special little hobby, little thing that they do. And that's it. I think that's why that relationship between Audra and Sully might work out. He seems incredibly invested in her, and she loves to fucking yap, and he will listen to her fucking yap for hours. 3 hours of yapping. I could not. I'll let my husband yap for 45 minutes. But 3 fucking hours? Bro. You better go get me a water or something. 3 hours of talking, that's too much even for me. I mean, when we were far apart from each other, when me and him were long distance, we did used to talk that much. We used to talk 4 hours a night.
Woo!
Hi, Inky. Hi. I see you there. I just, oh man, I just can't believe, I feel like I couldn't even talk an hour, let alone 3. I know! She just wants, oh my god. She's just so ready. She's so ready to do anything but that book, guys. That book ain't ever getting written. Nope, it ain't. No, it ain't. Reading the latest 9/16 Patreon episode, I sat there thinking, which character is Rowan? I don't remember him at all. Me neither! Her characters are completely fucking just, I don't even remember what he looked like. If it was 3 hours of talking about different topics in a call with friends, I can do that, but 3 hours hearing somebody info dump about their OCs is too much. Well, yeah, but she's also working, guys. She's working. And she's talking about her story, like, sure, long distance relationships is filled with yapping and extended long hours. I have high functioning autism and I try to speak about the interests I have. 3 hours is a little bit too much for me. That's okay. I know Rika, Chase, Nara, and the sister, Aria. It's Evia. Can we also talk about them names? Can we talk about her names? Her names are shit, bruh. Some of those characters, like, man, those... Like, it feels like, you know what it feels like? You guys know that trope, Aerith and Bob? It feels like that. All these characters have, like, some of them have normal names, then suddenly, like, she has a Japanese name, and she's supposed to be Asian. If it's a sci-fi setting, I can understand why. Well, like, I feel like it's a kind of, my names are shitty or don't worry. I literally named a dragon Y. Oh my god, the names. One thing I hate when I read is I can't pronounce a character's name. Also, like, her fucking locations. The names are so hard to say. Arcturus? Arcturia? Archituria? Wow, how you fucking... Girl. I learned German in school, so my brain wants to pronounce Rika. Ooh. The only reason a mixed character would have a name fully originating from the other side is if they were born and raised there. There are characters with fully Japanese names who are mixed. Yeah. Yeah. You know what someone said on my TikTok? Someone actually mentioned that she was like, what's it called? That it is kind of funny that her name is Audra Winter. Her character's name is Reika Spring. That's how you could tell. It's basically a self-insert. I didn't even think of that until someone said it. Rika, Audra. She's wildin'. She's wildin' a little bit too much, in my opinion. I think that she needs to go through that. I think she needs to really work on the culture of the world. She needs to work on the culture. The culture's bad. Oh my god! Everyone is saying that too. Like, why didn't she put the types of the types of fucking things together? Oh my god, a sailor soldier called Sailor Star. Like, we gotta get all the seasons. We do! We need all the seasons. Even if I used to... Hold on. We need a summer and a fall one to complete the set. Yes! I bet they're coming. I bet they're coming in her other 14. You know what she should do? You know what she do? She can say fuck it and release all the novels. All those novels that she said she had in her Google Drive, just release them all. No crazy art, just fucking release them all.
Just do it!
Do it! In my opinion, the one thing she got right was Assidious one, because all the earth signs are in the same place. Yes, that's true. Oh god. Oop, I gotta go see ya. I need some music to calm myself. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, though. Thank you. Nice to see you, Ivory. Sorry. I'm so sorry. And what about the Chinese or Indian zodiacs being part of it, in addition to Western? She ain't gonna do all that. She ain't gonna do all that. She ain't gonna do all that. She's just gonna use the basics. She's just gonna do the basics. You're asking too much. Werewolf, you're asking too much. You know what would have been cool if she used all of them as like that? If she divided the cultures into different versions of the zodiacs, maybe there's other ways that she could have spun it. Or maybe she could have added the Chinese zodiac on top of it, on top of the regular one. That makes me think of part 3 of JoJo when it comes to stands first being named after tarot card of Egyptian gods and then thereafter music bands and songs. If it was me, I would also look into Ursa Major and the Seven Sisters, other constellation next to the Western zodiac signs in the actual stars. I think she could have had each zodiac system from a certain country be a group, like the Chinese astrology was its own nation. Oh yeah, then it would be a little bit like Avatar. That would be cool. had a similar idea for the Zodiacs, but it's more Winx coded than ever. Back when I was a kid, I appreciate that. I had twin characters named Gem and Minnie. So original. I was 14, okay. Thankfully, it never went through. 10 years, I wish I had her confidence. Can we take a moment to acknowledge how stupid that Scorpius... Oh! Okay. Listen. I am going to slightly defend the Scorpio code, okay? Because there's other fantasy stuff that has similar setups. There is the Dunmer, I think, from one of the Elder Scrolls, where they're not allowed to show emotions. There's also an Assassin's Guild in Suikoden where they can't show feelings or emotions, but they always have a smile on their face, a pleasant smile. Not grins, but like a pleasant look. And I can't even talk because in my world I have a religion that is about like not showing your feelings. So I get that like that idea is cool. But I think I don't think she knew how to execute it. Maybe because like I feel that I would have preferred to see Rika break the code, not just have already broken the code. You know, like I would prefer to see her break the code actually. Oh no, or Mimic's version of Stoicism. Well, okay, listen, I'm going to go on about my world a little bit, so just listen, y'all. So, I talk about solstice a lot. I talk about solstice a lot because it's the most developed part of my world. So in solstice used to be run by elves, and the elves had enslaved humans, and humans had to wear collars, negation collars. And negation collars stop you from being able to perform any kind of magics. So they're basically under lock and key, and because the collars are so tight, they can't talk. And they started having like their own little religion that was about not showing feelings to what was happening to them, right? That was like a slave culture. And Nazaril, he was a random slave, he had come across a astral rune and took it upon himself to wear it. And he was able to break his collar. And then he started a rebel movement. And over time, he actually took over and became the world leader. And he kind of became a Pope King because he still followed the religion. And the religion is now more because it was a slave religion that became a country's religion. So people who live, it's kind of like the Vatican. What's an astral rune? An astral rune is... Okay, so astral runes are kind of like gods. So the astrals were a people type that came from the stars, and they made everything on Aradia work. They're like ancients, or like, you know, like a people. And many of them left after the work was done, and those who were attached to the world became an astral rune, which is kind of like a symbol that is attached to an idea or an element. So there's 32 of them, and they govern certain things. All right, I got to finish my Winx art. Have a great stream. Thank you. You have fun doing your Winx art. Look forward to seeing it on Blue Sky. What was I saying? Oh, about my astral runes. So the best way to explain it is that there is the astral rune of water, and if you were to destroy the astral rune of water, all water would cease to exist. Same with wind, same with fire, same with ideas like order and chaos. Yeah, astral runes are definitely a thing. Sounds like crystals from Final Fantasy IV. Well, they're more similar to, well, they're more similar to Suikoden, actually. They're true runes from Suikoden. They're true runes from Suikoden. What would happen if destroying both order and chaos? Well, I have a story about what would happen if chaos is destroyed. That's actually part of my light novel. It's similar to the fracture in Expedition 33. But it's a little bit different where, because order was destroyed, it's chaos all the time. And that means that people, don't have, it's really hard to have people have loyalty to you. So usually they have to, love you. They have to love the idea of whatever it is, because loyalty isn't, a thing you can have, because loyalty is through duty as well. And sometimes, if you're in a group of people, you have a duty to be loyal. You know how, for example, I'm just going to use cops as an example. A cop would have a loyalty to their precinct. Knights would have loyalty to their knighthood. But because there's no order, there's no duty to do. Because duty is an orderly function. I don't know what would happen if chaos was destroyed. I think it would be, I think it would actually be less harmful if chaos was destroyed. Because chaos in my world is things that happen randomly, like weather patterns, seasons, nature. You know how things emerge at random because of nature? It's kind of like that. Anyway, I don't know, man. I would not want to be in the shoes of Audra Winters or that team. I kind of meant if order and chaos would disappear, I'm not sure what that would be. Well, that's what I said. I just told you. In my world, chaos is like nature. They're opposites.
So it would stagnate. And if there was no order and there's no chaos, nothing would happen. Probably the whole world would break. Just the world would break. I mean, that's technically what would happen anyway. The world would break. Maybe that sounds like boring, but yeah. Yeah, just be empty void. Audra's team probably thinks themselves and wonders what they got themselves into. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think maybe, like, when I made my videos, I was thinking that, like, if it was me, it would be a good opportunity because then you would have pieces done by a company that had went viral and you'd have your art out there and that would be a good opportunity. But now that it's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to be all in that. I don't know if I'd want all that. Ah, shit, no. Damn it. There we go. I mean, I also think that, like, like, okay, so one of the other people that is in there is like a woman named Elrose or a guy. I don't remember the pronouns. A person, a person named Elrose, and Elrose is a project manager, and they're doing a lot of the updates, even though they're an illustrator. I'd love to see how she asked this person. Like, did they become close? Like, I don't understand how she became close with all these people. I feel like I have to do an update video at some point. Let's see. Does she think about the logical consequences of how she's handled everything regarding her book and regarding the people she's close with? I think it's because of the circumstances, really. I'm just curious as to how she thinks that this is going to end. Like, what is she... Not that they don't like her, just that it happened. Like, she has the support group to help her get through this hard time with all of this stuff happening online to her. She has like a group of people who are clearly her support system. I'm just curious as to what is the, like, man, this is a part that's a little bit depressing to me, because like, when she runs out of money, how many of those people will stick around? And will that hurt her? Like, let's say one of the artists leaves. And because she says that she's running out of money, that's why she needs them angel investors. How is she gonna... What is she gonna do? Because some of those people have to be very money incentive. Like, if she's paying them for so much art, and someone's like, okay, because one of the requirements is that anyone who wants to work on any of her projects has to sign an NDA and also has to join her Slack. It's not enough to just draw something for her. She doesn't want them to be a random person. She wants them to be a friend. She says business, but I don't believe any of these people are business partners. Some of them might have business minded. Yeah, Anne had to read the novel. Shit, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. You basically have to be her friend and know her world to be in her Slack. Which is just fucking Discord. It's just Discord. She says, she's like, oh yeah, we talked on Slack, like, to try to make it sound more mature. But it's fucking Discord. Have you ever seen fucking Slack? It looks the same. One of my professors made me use it. I'd do commissions for her if I was better, not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind drawing one of her characters. I wouldn't mind. I don't think anyone would mind, actually. I mean, she pays okay, so. I feel like the only way that she can actually pay them money is if she starts getting something good on those pages. You're right. You're right. Honestly, if I was one of those artists, I would have walked away long. Yeah, but it's like, it's complicated now because she's like made them her support system. Like, she's having calls with them. The entire reason she's moving in with Sully is because she had like sleepy time calls with him for like months. 3-hour phone calls while he's drawing and she's writing, and they're getting to know each other. And she talks to everybody in there all the time. I don't think I don't know if she talks to anyone else. If I had to pretend to be your friend and whatever, that's not hard. But I think she's in for a rude awakening. When some of those people eventually are like, okay, well, this is my last piece. I think it is time that I cut ties, and I will respect the NDA. The fact that she got all of them under an NDA is fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. Like, I talked to Bam Coded, who does a lot of the character work, and he said that, like, he said that they're under NDAs And then she says when she was looking for them that they needed to sign NDAs. Like, they can't actually post their work unless they get her permission. Excuse me. That's one of her problems. A lot of the time, having friends as workers will hinder the progress if they just keep affirming everything she does, if that's what they're doing. As long as she pays, I can send a call instead of having Netflix in the background. You say that, Mike. You say that. But that's literally what happened with Sully, and look where she is now. She's bounding all over God's green earth, jumping across the pond right into his arms. When you spend that much time with a person, you will get definitely invested in their feelings and emotions. And yikes, that's a bit unprofessional. It's also an unhealthy way to pay your own support system. Yeah. So there was a Reddit post that somebody found that was on, like, D&D artists or whatever. I think I might need to go get my inhaler in a minute. And in there, it said that they'll have to sign an NDA. They have to read the novel, and they have to want to be part of a team. She loves collecting people, which I think is a little bit fucking weird. Like, let's look at her website real quick. Let's go to Meet the Team, right? So, she loves to mention that they're made up of 20 artists and creators, and they're all around the world. Okay? So she has herself, and then it has these, like, collected. You know what I mean? Like, collections. Italy, the Philippines, Serbia, China, Brazil, Uruguay. Can't even say it. Not gonna lie though, okay, literally, this website is fucking nice. This website's fucking nice. Whoever made it for her, by Elrose and Sarah. Who's Sarah? Where's Sarah at? Sarah's not even on here no more. Okay, Sarah's not on here no more. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. My brain knew that already, and I just did not think about it. Alright, so Elrose, it doesn't even... Yeah. Stupid. I'm stupid. Mr. Krabs. Hey, Mr. Krabs, what's up? We're talking about Audra Winner. Aside from Audra, how many of these people actually exist? All of them. All of them exist. These people, I mean, they're real people. She's paying all of these artists. Look, they're all real. Like, they all have portfolios. They all have different art styles. Like, this person did book covers before. Like, they're real. They're real. What's that? Card. Let's look at her Wix. What? The site framework. I don't know. Like, some of these artists are, like, Karen Yu, 3D prop and environmental artists. Some of these people are fucking for reals. For reals. When I looked over their fucking portfolios, I was like, fuck, bro. Like, this guy is good too. Like, these guys are fucking good. I'm assuming they're contractors rather than employees. Yeah. I don't know what the site's framework is, but I would like it. I would like it for my own site. I don't know. I don't know how you figure this out. I would love this. This is a website that I would like for myself. I could put my art. It looks like she's recruiting them from an organization. A cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. Like, Sully is by far the most talented person. Talented. All these people are very good. The paperback link is broken. The hardback is $3. It's too much. Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful website. Let's see. Elrose. I was looking at Elrose. My God. Sorry. Okay. So this person, Elrose, is an author as well. Huh. Okay. I mean, like, goddamn, like, okay, not for nothing. Like, Audra has she's got fucking good taste. Like, 100%. I'm gonna follow. I don't care that these people might block me. I don't give a shit. Passed away. Like, very cool. Fur coat, no knickers. You're funny. What's this one? Oh yeah, this one. This person too. Oh man. This person's so good too. Like, I thought that they might be all fake, but then when I like researched into all of the people, they're all too different. Like, so cool. Meaning it's pretty but not practical functional. Yeah. I mean, the fact that she was able to find all these fucking people. Like, I would pay some people to do this for me. I would. Is it an MLM? No, it's not an MLM. I don't think so. MLM. And the tiger looks so cuddly. They're clearly on commission work. I talked to one of them. Bam coded. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Actually, hold on. I wonder if he blocked me. Let's find out. Let's find out if he blocked me. That would be disappointing. Oh, good, he didn't. He told me directly that they get paid per piece. I'm not going to show our messages. This is Bam. This is Bam's art. He used to have some other pieces on here. He does a lot of the character work, but these are old. The thing is what will she do with so many artists for just one book? I don't know. I really don't know what she plans to do. Yeah, she also has animators now. Let's see. She had it. Yeah, this person passed away. This person. Let's see. Let's look at some of their animations. All right, where's your animations, bruv? Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. Maybe it's on her Tumblr? Okay, so she has a Patreon. Oh my god, fam. You don't put none of your shit anywhere where I could see? Oh no, she ain't nowhere near there. She ain't nowhere near there. Hold on. So maybe she has some of these. She's doing commissions. Okay. She calls herself an animator. I believe her because I've seen it already. I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more. How about this? Is this one? Is that it? Alright, so she does little bitty animations. Is this one of hers? Okay. It's pretty good. Maybe for book trailers with animated music, I wish I knew what her plan is. To waste money. I have a feeling she has so many artists because she can't decide which style. Oh my god, maybe. You just started collecting and now she doesn't know what to do because she just has so many people. No, is this an animation? Okay. I mean, she's being way too highly ambitious for a book that's basically flopped its first day. Oh my god, I know! Very cool, though. I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but I couldn't go on adding things forever. I mean, I don't know why she's even still shopping for artists. Why do you need, girl, why do you need so many? Right? Like, why do you need so many? She's the embodiment of flying too close to the sun. That's true, yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know, like I'm curious to see what happens when March comes around. There's no way that book's gonna be done. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. She'd sooner get married. And she's like, planning my wedding with Sully. The book is on hold indefinitely until after my wedding. It's like anything but writing the book, though. I'm genuinely convinced she doesn't want a book. She wants an animation series, so she's so keen on the art and the visuals, but never the writing herself. Imagine if they have a baby. Sorry, everybody, I had a baby with Sully. I don't have time to write the book anymore. Sorry. Audra would want Sully as Assad. What's that mean? I just realized just now that the hand is wrong. Stay-at-home dad, yes! Yes, yes. He's a stay-at-home dad. Yes. Car that, and I genuinely think she likes the idea of having her name attached to something she thinks is big. Yes. That too. I will agree. Yes, I agree on that. Raja. I'm curious as to what made her settle on the pen name Audra Winter. So I think it's a culmination of name after name after name. I think she likes the idea of having a studio, too. Knowing Audra, I know she wants something bigger than internet, bigger than an it. I should get it out. Oh my god, oh my god, read! Okay, hold on. Wow! Okay, let me try to read again. Knowing Audra, I know she wants something even bigger than an internet animation series. God damn. She probably is aiming for a live action movie or something. I also believe that she wants to have an animated series. She wants her thing to be she wants to be like J.K. Rowling, guys. I told you. She wants the video game, she wants the animated, she wants the graphic novel, she wants the fucking apps. She wants the fucking butter my biscuits, she wants the fucking figurines. She wants it all. She wants it all. She wants to have it all. Yes, it's true. It's true. She's gonna move in with Sully. They said close proximity. She's flying out there. She's gonna live with that man's, and she's gonna be in love with that man. She's gonna listen to her autistic bullshit while she talks for 45 million hours about her book, and he's gonna lovingly draw her world for her while she ain't gonna be writing shit. Close proximity equals save that. I know. I know. Yes, she is gonna be all up in his business. All up in his business. There was no reason for her to move to Finland. No fucking reason. She's like, Sully, I'm scared. Can I move? I need to move away from this country. I'm afraid for my life. Like, girl, what are you afraid of, dude? You don't even talk shit. Like, her autistic ass ain't doing nothing except writing a bad novel and talking to too many fucking people on the internet. What is she afraid of? She's just talking about her dumbass world to a bunch of people on the internet. She's literally not talking about guns or nothing. Oh, you almost bought one of her books? Oh, I thought about buying it just so I could have it. Because you could, on the store, on the TikTok shop, you can actually buy one of her books. You buy the old one. No, she didn't say she's afraid for her life, but it's kind of like inferred that she's like she blamed the U.S. economy and the U.S.'s like issues for her reason for leaving, for fleeing the country. Listen. We all can sit up here and write some neuro-ass, divergent-ass novels, but we're not taking people's money for it yet. It's different. Honestly, there's no reason for her to do any of this. My husband said, is she blaming Charlie Kirk's death for a reason she's not writing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's totally piratable. Oh, get out of here. Be gone. Damn it. Did I accidentally delete a message I didn't want to delete? Hold on. I don't know if I did. Hold on. I think I might have accidentally. Delete that shit. Get out of here. But Daddy, I love him! Is the thought I am. Yes. She is all up like, but Dad, he listens to me. He listens to me 3 hours a night. I have to go live with him. Charlie's Kirk death affected me so terribly. I gotta flee the country, Dad. Gods, no. World building, yes. Actual writing, no. Listen, when I start taking money for pre-orders for my little baby-ass light novel, and you guys think it's shit, you know, feel free to be like, yo, dog, it's shit. But by then you guys have already seen my writing, so I'm not gonna hide it. None of this would be a thing if she either kept it to herself or was willing to make some changes. And I'm not even saying this to be accusatory. It just would have been in her best interest. You know she ain't doing nothing in her best interest. She's like, I need more money. She's like Mr. Krabs. Money, money, money. Sully, me boy. Yeah, I almost bought one. I fell for the enthusiasm, and I don't buy from the TikTok shop. It was too expensive to ship where I'm at. I have a feeling her moving in with Sully is going to be a terrible idea. Insert Fry. Take my money for Nigel's book. And you know what? I understand looking for an artist early. Because, excuse me. Oh my god, Nigel. Get it under control. Whew. Oh, her moving in with Sully. Mm-mm. Girl, mm-mm. Girl, bye. Like, she is, oh man. Oh god, they're gonna, mm-mm. I would love to be a fly on that wall. What I wouldn't give to be a fly on that damn wall. Sitting there seeing what's gonna happen. I mean, llama. I, I, damn, that's, no, not like that. Not gross. Not gross, damn it. I mean I was meaning for the drama, motherfucker. Because you know it's gonna be drama. You know there's gonna be drama. There's 100% gonna be drama. Audra is the most traumatic person I've ever seen. Like she's gonna be, if she doesn't start doing some shit, she's gonna become a lol cow. She's doing some lol cow shit. Because she's in love with that man. She's in love with that man. She is in love with that man's. I don't know. Werewolf. I don't know if she does. She's already a log cow though, be for real. I don't know if she does. I feel like she doesn't have any friends. I don't know if that's true, but because based off of what I'm seeing, she is a loner. Because if you look over her stuff, she's always alone. And she's always doing shit. Right? Like, she's out gallivanting in the fucking woods. The only time I think I've seen her with friends is in 2 of her TikToks. Oh my god. Hi, Aaron. She has those people that she was riding horses with. They could have been co-workers. And she also had that one friend, but she doesn't mention people. Ever. I'm also writing a book with art, but I'm too broke to hire 15 artists, so I'm learning how to illustrate instead. Is Solly one of her artists? Yes. He is one of the artists that did the background. He's fucking talented. He's probably one of the, other than the 3D artists, the 3D environmental artists on there, he's like the best 2D artist that she has. I saw his Instagram. Like, he's fucking great, dude. He's fucking great. He's taken down some things. But before he took down some things, he had this really detailed picture of like a dragon that he drew. It's fucking great. Her moving in with Sully is a fucking Ooh, man. Something silly to consider. When she talks in the evening, it's like super early in the morning for Sully. Yes. Wait, she has 3D artists? Is she doing a CGI iteration too? Probably. Probably. She's just grabbing artists that are all across all disciplines. She's like, all of them. Give me all of them. All the artists. All the artists that do all the things. Give them to me. That's probably why she's so obsessed with the art, because she's trying to keep him involved. Well, he's the art director. I just think that they're in love with each other. I think they're in love with each other because there's no way he's not giving her free art. He is too talented, and she would run out of money if she was paying him like fucking $700 per landscape piece. I mean, she is running out of money because she's paying too many fucking people. They're totally in love. Totally in love. No way I'd be up at 4 in the morning for work either. She's too early in the stages to be hiring all these medias. She'll lose money so fast, and she is. Exactly, yeah. When she originally had a mental break, she moved back in with her parents. Will she be safe in a new country with Sully, or is my paranoia just overthinking? It's what she chose. She's like, no, Dad, I'm gonna move to Finland, and I'm gonna be with Sully. I got my own money, Dad. And there she goes, and she's flying across the world to be with Sully because of Charlie Kirk. That sounds, even saying it out loud sounds fucking stupid in my mouth. It sounds stupid. It'd be like if I decided to move to Japan because of Charlie Kirk. Like, unless you're like doing like fucking politics, you have no reason to be afraid someone's gonna fucking randomly shoot you. Like, her ass probably don't even leave her house that often. She moved back in with her parents. She's fucking safe. She doesn't believe her dad can keep her safe. Her fucking dad? Her parents? She has to move to fucking Finland? Sounds like that person's lack common sense, but man, love is weird. Hey, I get it. No reason not to go to Japan if not for Charlie Kirk. I have no idea how to process this woman and what she's done. Nobody else does either. Everyone just goes, why are you doing this? Why? I literally could not even believe it when someone made a comment like, you talking, she's moving in with Sully? I was like, hold on, what? What's she doing? Why is she doing that? Every decision is made, like, I can't even imagine. Okay. Guys, she wrote maybe 2 chapters, and then she got sick. But she still managed to talk to Sully for probably 3 hours a day because she in love with that man's. But she didn't. Oh, sorry, but she didn't do any writing. She didn't do a damn bit of writing. And then, after the Charlie Kirk thing, she's decided that she's going to move to Finland. legit, she probably cracked because she has shown that she is not as good as she thought she was. I mean, I would, that's a good point. Love is complicated. Huh. Do you think that she'll actually end up publishing a good book at this rate? Even her revised chapter had so many flaws and blatant grammatical errors.
I doubt it.
The crazy thing and all that, I mean, all these problems were avoidable. Love is the only thing that makes sense in this story. Honestly, I don't even know. From the Finland immigration site. Your resident in Finland is legal also when you have stayed in Finland for no more than 90 days in a 180-day period, and one of the following applies. You have a valid visa. You hold a valid Schengen residence permanent permit granted by another country. You are not required to have a visa due to your citizenship. If you plan to work, you may need a resident permit, even if your stay will be shorter than 90 days. CM Punk storylines make more sense. They do! And no, she doesn't understand the actual issue with the book, and is focused on the objective errors, because those are inarguable. Oh, okay. She doesn't even understand. My character is autistic. Doesn't mean the narration can be fractured, repetitive. Oh my god, y'all. That one thing that she did when she had that character smirk, when she did that smirk with that little fucking video. Oh god, I knew she was scamming then. Like, listen, I know that she was thinking that she was the most badass bitch of all time when she had that smirk on her face, but she was like, my character's neurodivergent. She's neurodivergent, y'all. You don't think it's perfect grammar, do you? Yes, you do. Shut the fuck up. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You don't think in fragmented sentences. Jesus Christ. God damn. Anything except writing that damn novel. Who's texting me? Oh, hold on a second. Oh shit. Holy shit. Elrose followed me back? Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna hold that off for now. I didn't think she'd follow me back. I think this is a subtle admission on her part. She knows that her writing isn't good enough. Exactly. She's been telling on herself this whole time. I can only think about that Tony Stark smirk during that one video. Yes! That fucking smirk of hers. Bruv. I feel like this situation that's been created for her is very complicated. I don't know how she'll get out of it. I don't know what's going to happen. I think people are genuinely genuinely concerned, not only for their money, but for the decisions that she's making so publicly. The only way to do it is to do it the Hello Games way, and I don't see that happening. Oh, you mean like with No Man's Sky, where they just eventually do put out a good product over time? I mean, if she puts out a good product on her own, like, I don't know if people can forgive her. I just don't know. That's just hard to know. I'm not even drawing. I should have been drawing. I feel like I didn't even do anything. Guys, y'all all distracting. I'm just gonna copy and paste this arm. And fix it. Oh! I am doing pretty good, Axel. Axel. I am doing pretty good. I think one of the only ways that she'll really get out of it is if she cheats a whole new thing or just discontinues. Both would be immensely difficult for her. Yes. Damn it. Paste. I think people would forgive her if she was genuine about this whole thing since the beginning and apologized. A lot of people were giving her the benefit of the doubt because she's a young author. Exactly. Exactly. I think a lot of people, the thing is if you are, heartfelt, if you are heartfelt in the things that you've done, people are willing to forgive you if your apology seems heartfelt. Some people won't forgive you no matter what. But I feel in her case, because people are seeing a young girl making mistakes, they're willing to forgive her and forget. But every opportunity since then has been not doing that. And it's a little bit, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's definitely digging her grave. She's definitely digging her own grave. It's a little bit disappointing. You know, I was hoping that she would, I don't even know what her life would look like. You know, like, you know, she's 22 now. What would her life look like when she's 29? Like, I think she needs to start over with a pen name, with a new pen name. I agree. If she took the route of apologizing, she would need to really start thinking about what she really wants. Yes. I think that she wants to be a JK, but I don't think she knows how to make that happen, and she thinks that she's already made it happen, and nothing in her mind will change. Nothing anyone tells her will change her opinion. I would love to be the one to tell her directly. I think Oh, Axel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Like, what would it look for 25? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, in 3 years, like, what does 3 years look like for... Oh, here's a follow on Twitch. Like, I just don't know. Man, it's hard. It's just hard, man. It's hard. It's hard to know what... I feel like we'll have a book in under a year, but what it entails will be hard. I feel like, because she liked anime, I feel like, this is what I think. She should definitely, if she wants to write in the world of Guardian, she should do... Am I getting messages? Okay, no. She should write a light novel. I think that's what she wants to do. I know that you guys don't know, like, I talk about my light novel because light novels are smaller. They're smaller stories. They're like 60,000 words or so. You can have art in them. They don't need to be super long. I think if she wrote light novels, she would get what she wanted out of her story. She wouldn't have to write these crazy stories that she's clearly not good at doing. She could write smaller ones and then come out with many of them and write them in the series. I think a light novel, she should read some light novels, see how they go, and then make her decision. I think light novels, instead of a graphic novel, would probably be her best bet, because it combines everything she wants. And you can have different artists for different covers. She should perhaps serialize it rather than a full novel in one go. Yeah. Yeah. She could tell the story of Rika, right? The story of Rika could be a set. And then the story, like, that's what I plan to do. I'm doing, for my own light novel, I'm doing a set of six characters, and they're short stories. And then based on what kind of feedback I get, it'll be what I maybe decide to write into a full novel, or I'll just continue to write more short ones. Short stories about, like one-off characters. Because I have so many characters, I could write stories about just one for a light novel. Oh my god, getting voice actors. Well, we know who's going to voice Rika. It's going to be her. Ta-da! She needs to take a break. I'm hoping... I have a feeling I will be very surprised if we get more good updates from her once she's moved in with Sully. When she moves in with him, I think that's going to be it. I think we're not going to hear from her for an even longer time. She's going to let her... Is Audra an only child, or does she have siblings? Oh my god. She's probably an only child because, listen, I'm an oldest sibling, and I got like 30 cousins. that she is reading Only Child. Only Child. Because no sibling, and she's reading like a younger sibling, so she's reading a little spoiled. Because an older sibling would have been like, if she had an older sister and older brother, they'd be like, "Yo, this is dog shit, bruh." The more I try to see how her situation can improve, but it would require a lot of change. Change is something she wouldn't be able to do, so I don't even know how it could even get better. I mean, I think that's everyone's thing. Like, how do you get better? How do you go up? Oldest of 2, but my dad is one of 8. Yeah, my dad is, he is 4 of 7? He's 4 of 7, but there's more that he's half brothers with. Sorry, not only half brothers, but half sisters. My grandfather got around. Because she has this a little bit of entitlement where she's like, I deserve to go viral. I deserve this. I deserve that. I should have this by now. Like you know what I mean? Like she has like a little bit of entitlement. Not too much, just a little bit. A little bit. Boy, I'm an only child. Sigh. Only child phobic. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's just it's a vibe. Like, only children tend to get more attention. Thank you for the rant. Gotta go. Thank you. Hope you have a good day, night. Will do. In 10 minutes, we're going to be watching my video about the tracer. Grandma was originally planning on 6 max. Dad was just the first oopsie. Her vision of what she wants is too specific. That's why she shouldn't even turn what's-his-face into a woman to preserve the romance. That's why she couldn't. Chase, you mean? I think it would help to show that change if she isn't always about getting rid of things, but enhancing and improving them. Like, you know what I think would be a fun experiment? You know what I think would be a fun experiment? Okay, hear me out. What if I, like, kind of rewrote her first page or first 2 pages? Do you think that would be interesting? Do you think that would be an interesting video if I wrote it on myself? If I were to rewrite Audra Winter's first chapter. You think that would be too catty? You think that'd be mean? Would that be mean? Would that be mean, though? Would that be mean? Because I know I could... Literally, you don't know how much I fucking write. I roleplay like a fucking motherfucker. I could pump out a fucking 2 pages in no time. And Audra, if you're listening, if you're watching / listening, you can just have it if you want it. It's probably mean. Is it mean? Maybe try talking to her first. No, I've seen other people doing it. Oh, okay. I have. I've watched... You don't know... Oh my god, Mike. You don't know how much I've watched about her. I know the drama and I've made my own video on it, but I'm still like, oh my god, I have to watch all the videos. I want to watch all the videos. I want to see everyone. I want to see what everyone says. Some of them are way meaner than you'd get. That's true. On a side note, but was I can't remember it. Oh, oh my god. A side note, but was her Elizabeth Holmes Sona on purpose? Oh my god. It is a rabbit hole. I know, I don't care about Book Talk or BookTube, but I still keep watching this trend. I know, I literally know everything all about it and I keep up with it. But I'm like, oh my god, I want to see what everyone else says. Everyone else, tell me your opinions. I need to know. I just watched this person this morning who did like a like oh my god. I, who did 40 minutes. He did did a 40-minute thing on it. And I just subscribed. I just like fuck it. Even followed him on Twitter. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I'll be honest with you. This is so weird. It's so weird being a YouTuber sometimes. Because sometimes people will, I know, I'm so sorry, I can't help it. Like, I have really bad asthma from bronchitis right now. Suffocating to death. But, sometimes people will literally talk to me because I have a following. And I just don't, like, it's weird because I don't feel like I have a significant following. But then when someone's like willing to talk to me because I have a significant following, I'm like, is 13,000 really a lot? Is that a lot? I feel like that's not a lot. It feels like a baby amount. I feel like if I hit 50,000, then I'm like, oh, now I'm a big deal. Now I feel like a big deal. And you know what I also don't get? I also don't get like, maybe it's because I have no confidence, but like people kind of become entitled to being a YouTube, like they become entitled because they got clout on YouTube. And I'm like, eh? Like, I don't treat anyone who has more than me, any better than people who are less than me. I want to be a YouTuber, but I don't have the confidence to be up on camera, and I don't know where to start with an avatar. Oh, no, listen, I have negative confidence. I'm, like, in the negatory, okay? And I just come up here and I just start yapping. I got real comfortable yapping during the pandemic because I wanted to stream because I got bored doing nothing. So that's how I ended up. Well, I mean, I did sales, so I know how to talk all the time. I could talk all the time. And you can listen, werewolf. You can easy do YouTube. It's easy. You just gotta find something you want to talk shit about all the time. That's it. Find something you like talking about. And for an avatar, you can do a PNG avatar, which is like one avatar that does 2 movements. Eye blink and mouth open. That's it. That's what I had a PNG for the first year and a half, and then someone random made this made this VTuber model for me. Because I said I wanted one way down the road when I made when I was making enough money per month, someone just was nice enough to make one for me. I believe anyone could be a VTuber. If you ever want some help or some aid or some advice, I'm always here. I know you're already in my Discord. Is Audra even aware that she's made a Periscope? No! No, she is not. Hey, sheepdogs. Hey, SL. I love to be a VTuber, but goddamn, the good ones are expensive. I'll look into a PNG model. I just hope it's acceptable on... Oh, fuck it. Listen. I'll tell you some real shit. Because I'm an artist that's not in front of the camera, I get less views than people who are on camera. But I don't give a fuck. Because I don't want to be on camera no way. I don't want people judging me. Fuck them. If you want to use a PNG on AuthorTube, fucking do it. Fuck it. Why do they need to know what you look like? They're there for your opinion, not for what you look like. I'm sure she doesn't know the word paracosm. I believe in you. 100%. I believe in you. You can do it. You'll get less views for a while, but fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about views? You know who I have to so the people who watch my channel watch Cat and Chat and watch this other guy and watch somebody else. So they're watching Wasabido, who looks fucking cool. He looks like a cool guy that you want to be friends with. And then my other competition is Cat and Chat, who is, cute Asian girl. And I'm a fucking VTuber. Of course they're gonna have and I'm not complaining about their channels whatsoever. I'm just saying I know where I am in the list. I do have a Discord. Here. Let me get it. Because we're about to switch over to there you go. He's like the moist critical of the art community. A little bit, well, yeah. But I was here first. I thought I was already in, but apparently not. You probably just left. People come in and come out. I don't know how to do the part where I switch over to my other thing. I don't even... Do I just... When I disconnect, is that just how it works? I'm going to assume. I think with my two paracosms, one fantasy, one sci-fi, I think there are much more characters rather than worlds. Well, because they're like comfort thingies. They're comfort thingies. Get in there, Mike. Get in there. Y'all better get up in that Discord. How am I supposed to at people for voice chat if ain't nobody in there? Well, there's people in there, but I'm just saying. I'm just playing.
I doubt it.
I'm playing. Uh-oh, I don't know how to do the thing. If I end the stream, does it just go to my video? I'm already there. I know you're already there, ASL. I know. Alright, I'm gonna wait until it says 4:29, and then I'm gonna end the stream. No way, it's a different link. What do you mean? Does it not work? Alright, I'm going to try to see you guys at my video. We'll see if it works. It won't transfer. I don't know what that means. But we gotta go over there. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to see what happens. The live stream turns into a video? Okay, so then I'm gonna end the stream and see what happens. Yeah, I gotta go there manually. Okay, well I guess I'll see you guys over there. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out, and I'll see you at my video.